Okay, so we have Leo and Capricorn left. We shake fire, we're doing Leo. If we shake earth, we're doing Capricorn. We had Left Behind by Slipknot, The Beach by All Saints, Last Rites or Love to Death by Megadeth, and I got All I Need by Radiohead stuck in my head right now. Leo, direct hit. There you go. Guess because it's only fitting, right? Because like I wanted to make sure that I didn't just do my Samhain reading, that I did everybody else's too. So mine will be last. Please check the description box for everything you need to know, such as the only place that you can donate to the channel, and the only place that you can reach me to book a personal reading. I will never reach out to you individually to do any of those things. That's what scammers do. Please check your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. And if you haven't been here before, welcome. I am clairsentient, claircognizant, and clairaudient. When I hear ringing in my ears on my right, those are messages from people I know that have passed on. When I hear it on the left, those are messages from my spirit guides. So what we're going to do for you is in honor of Samhain, which is when I initially wanted to get everything completed by, but you know, I have a job, so I can't just do that. We're doing a Wheel of the Year reading, which means it's going to be a little bit longer. So sit tight, relax, put your phone in your pocket, walk around the house while you're doing housework this weekend, and you can listen to it instead of watching. We're going to do the Wheel of the Year, which means we're going to go through every month individually for the next year. We're going to pull a Shaman's Dream Oracle card for you first. We're going to go through the year with a Paulina Cassidy Tarot, and then we're going to clarify with the Sun and Moon Tarot, get you some numbers and magnetic poetry, and then we'll be done until next month. I do need to get my 2-Minute Tuesdays done, but because I wanted to get my monthlies done, that was also super important, and I just don't have the bandwidth these days. I don't drive. If you didn't know, I don't drive. So like getting home and getting to work is an hour-long process to go 15 minutes down the road. So yeah, it's like a whole thing. Shit is banging. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's give her a knock and let's see what your oracle message is for November onwards until October of 2024. Hollow bone, teachability. So remember, this is 28 breaking down to 10, which is also breaks down to 1, endings and beginnings, initiation into something. But if we look at this, hollow bone, so you're an empty vessel waiting to be filled with knowledge, teachings, things that matter. Be somebody who is open to those teachings. That's super important for you. Be somebody who doesn't necessarily have a lot of preconceived notions. Somebody who isn't just going to assume things are a certain way because they think they know from before. Yeah? Okay? Be the empty vessel waiting to be filled. Yeah? All right, cool. Let's do your Paulina Cassidy for current energy for the year, then an obstacle, and then we'll get into the month by month for you. Again, like I said, this is going to be a little bit longer of a read, and the reason it's going to be a little longer of a read is because we're doing a different spread this time than we normally do. I have cut down my normal generals to a little bit shorter, 2 cards less on each row, so that we aren't, wasting everybody's time, yes. But at the same time, I do still want to do everybody justice. I'm not looking to do, like, quick-ass tarot, right? Now, we've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I want to make sure that you see me do it. So I'll do it a couple of times. I'll twist for fairness for you as well. This is normal on ideologies here. And we'll go ahead. All I need. You're all I need. I'm in the middle of your picture. Lying in the reeds. Okay, let's see. What is your current energy and energy for your overall theme for the year? We already got a flipper. What is it? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, exercising self-empowerment to bring yourself out of a feeling of being left out in the cold. You might be feeling excluded, but it's up to you to know what tables to sit at and where you are not welcome. And don't lament over where you're not welcome, because That's just a place where there's no energy that'll serve you well. I think that's huge for you. That's a huge lesson for you, is to make sure that you're exercising self-empowerment, bringing yourself out of the cold when you can, but also understanding when something's not for you. Okay? Now, let's look at your obstacle for the year, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're just going to give me everything super quick. A lot of people are really eager. The energy is eager, I guess I could say. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. You're healing from something. That's the obstacle to this, is that you're still healing from something that was a little bit of a heartache, a hit to the ego, perhaps. The hit to your heart space. It hurt your feelings. Something excluded you. You were excluded from something, or something happened that made you feel set apart in some way, or left out in the cold in some way, and it hurt you. So your obstacle is that you need to heal during this year. This year is a year of healing for you. So go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and let's get a look at, and we will go ahead and we will cut the deck. We'll take the middle. Sorry, if you didn't already hear, there's a gamer kid living on the other side of this wall in a little tiny little suite, and he's super loud. So if you hear, I think he's a Twitch streamer. So if you hear the yellings, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so it's like prime time on in Asia for, you know, all of that. So you'll hear him doing stuff. Let's see, November's energy for you, Leo. Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. And I'm itchy too, because I've been eating gluten and dairy, and I don't eat gluten and I don't do dairy because it's not good for me. So if you see me scritching, that's why. You might actually benefit from a dairy-free diet. Dairy is irritating to the skin of those who have autoimmune. So cut out the dairy. I'm hearing that over here. Cut out the dairy. 5 of Cups in the reverse for December. January, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Nice. February, 2 of Cups in the reverse. March, the Chariot in the reverse. April, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. May, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Jesus, everything's coming out in the reverse for you. June, 8 of Swords in the reverse. July, King of Pentacles. Oh my God, finally we got one in the upright. August, 3 of Cups. Nice. That might be your birthday. You might be an August born Leo, because we got celebration right there. September, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Sorry, I'm also a little under the weather. So if you hear me sniveling and all that stuff, I had to blow my nose before I started the read. And then October, the Hanged Man. Interesting. Truth. There's truth for you this year. Truths will be revealed to you. Let's go ahead and let's clarify, starting with, of course, at the beginning, November. We are going to use a Sun and Moon Tarot for this instead of Deviant Moon. I like the size of these cards, which makes it easy for me to shuffle, but also it's nice to be able to clarify with something that's not gigantic over top of the initial cards. We're going to take 3 for each of these. Now, the Page of Cups in the reverse is your November energy. Page of Cups in the reverse. So you're looking for an apology. Somebody owes you an apology, or there's some sweet communication that you're looking for during November. No dice, it's not happening. You could also be looking to communicate something sweet or looking to apologize to somebody, but it's not happening during November. We're going to find out why in a hot minute here. Okay, Twist for Fairness. Something wanted to stick out there, but we're not going to take it. It did anyway. It fell on the board, so we have to take it now. We have to. What is it? Queen of Cups, Intuition. You might be a Cancer, Leo, Cusp individual. What else? It's got to do with where you are giving from the emotional side of things, from your heart space, and where you are supposed to yield from your heart space. The Queen of Cups always knows when is best to give of her cup and when is best to hold the cup close to her. Intuitively, she simply knows. What else? What else with this Page of Cups in the reverse in November 4? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Very discerning. Very discerning over where the energy is shared. Tell me more. Leo. Oh, we have a flipper here. Yeah, there you go. The Devil. Capricorn energy. Moderation. You need to moderate your feelings a little bit more. Watch the indulgence I'm hearing over here. There's something that you're indulging in because it makes you, I can't tell exactly what it is yet. Maybe the next card will tell me. But there's something that you're indulging in that makes you feel good, but it's actually to your detriment because you do it to the excess. Normally, the Devil is a reminder to us to hold a profound respect for the things that we build upon the earth. Unfortunately, we can often move into excess with those things. So it's important to exercise moderation where you can, but it's more about the respect for those things. If you have a respect for good food, good wine, good sex, then you're not going to imbibe to excess or to your detriment, right? There's something here, though, that you do over and over and over again because it makes you feel good. It's like hitting the dopamine button. Yeah? This is what this has to do with. Something that made you feel good. You're not offering an apology. You're not accepting an apology. It made you feel good. This thing that you indulged in. It had to do with something you were intuitively giving. You're intuitively giving to something. And you were indulging in it also because it made you feel good. But this has got to do with that apology that isn't happening, or small, sweet communication. Small, sweet communications. What else? Anything else? Yeah, there is. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Emotional fulfillment at its height. Moving back to the 9, which is practicing self-love, self-care, so that you can have your ultimate wish fulfillment. Yeah, understanding where, the things that we love to do might not necessarily, or the things that make us feel great, might not necessarily always be the most healthy. Or putting up boundaries, I'm hearing over here. Putting up boundaries to care for oneself, needing to take a break. I'm also hearing needing to take a break. So in December, we have the 5 of Cups. You got 2 5s. You had a 5 in your overall energy. 5 of Cups in reverse. The need to exercise gratitude. In fact, it's not the need to exercise gratitude. During December, you are exercising gratitude. You've recognized what does remain for you, as opposed to focusing on the things that you have lost. So that's good on you, Leo. Good for you that you're doing that. Why is the 5 of Cups here for you in December? Because of choices and decisions that are nigh, the trumpeter's call, Sagittarian, Aries energy here, but there's a decision that needs to be made. And because a decision needs to be made, you have gratitude for what you have that's there to support you. You have gratitude for the people who that have always been there and have always remained, the energy that has always remained, even when other things have been lost. What else? What else do we have on that 5 of Cups for you, Leo? That is a shit ton of card vomit. We're going to pick these up, but we do have one flipper. What is it? King of Wands, Aries, Leo energy. Oftentimes we see this as Leo energy. They say the kings are the fixed energy, the fixed signs. So this is either you in the masculine form, or it is Aries energy, leadership energy. Something to do with a decision about how you connect with others from a powerful, passionate place, or how you derive inspiration from people who are leaders. You're making a decision about this. How you want to move forward as a torchbearer. As a torchbearer, look. You are keeping your cards close to your chest. You don't want people to know how you would like to proceed. Anything else on this? December is a great time of contemplation for you about that, though. Yeah, because you're no longer deceiving yourself. There's an inner truth that you've learned either through the dream state or another form. There's also coming out of fear. There's something that you feared about bearing this torch, about making this decision to come forward passionately towards something. Do you see charging forward towards something passionately? There was fear with it. But now in December, you actually recognize the loyalty of those who have stuck by you while the other cups kind of spilled. 10 of Wands in the reverse. This is a good thing. 10 of Wands in the reverse for January. This is a dropping of burdens and responsibilities that were really weighing heavily on you, so that you can kind of start anew and feel just there's a lightness to the energy there. Tell us more about that. What are these and why? What is the causal effect here for you? 6 of Wands, victory. You've won something. You've achieved something. It's victory, homecoming. You're going home. You're going home. It's from whence, yeah, I'm hearing it over here. From whence thou came, thou shalt return. You're going home. Triumphantly going home. And there's an unburdening of sorts that happens with returning to where you came from. It almost feels as if with reconnecting with the past, you're able to put to rest some of the responsibilities and burdens that you've been carrying around for quite some time. There's something that you take responsibility for that's of great burden to you. And in returning home, you have this sense of achievement and this sense of doing yourself justice by way of recognizing your successes. What else? King of Pentacles. There's stability. Stability towards energy. How you've been able to provide warmth to others. And stability to those around you that you love. And stability in a home space. It's masculine Taurus energy, right? Yeah, and how you've been fair. This actually was kind of in the reverse, though. There was like a feeling of injustice. Something wasn't balanced. Something wasn't fair. There wasn't any equity in it. You might be somebody who tries to bring a sense of fairness, balance, and justice to other people. And you take that on as a great responsibility of your own. How can I fight for the little guy? And in January, you're recognized for that. And it helps. It's an immense lightening for you. Lightning. 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 It might be a moment of revelation for you. Lightning, like I'm seeing the lightning bolt. When I said that, it wasn't even what I meant. I'm seeing the lightning bolt. Anyway, February, We have the Two of Cups energy for you. It's in the reverse. There's a meeting that you wish to take place that isn't. It's union of the two. You want to meet up with somebody. In February in particular. It seems as if it's not possible or feasible. Why? What is that? What is that? Oh, that's a phrase you're saying? What is that? It's like your reaction to the fact that you can't meet up with somebody. Let's see what we have here. Leo. I just saw the Hermit in the reverse. Oh, it's a part of your realization of a bigger truth for you. The fact that you're looking forward to it. Two of Cups in the reverse for Two of Cups in the reverse. You're not meeting up with somebody because you're not meeting up with somebody? That doesn't make any sense. The union of the two isn't happening because the union of the two isn't happening. Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like you're not in the right place or the right area. Schedules crossing, two ships crossing in the night. Like passing in the night. It's like you can't seem to sync up with somebody, to meet up with them. So that's why it's not happening. Tell me more about this. This Two of Cups in reverse, both of them. Two of Cups equals a Four of Cups. You could also be starting to get bored or feeling a lack of interest with this union because you cannot seem to meet up. Or you don't feel like you're ever going to meet up. But in February, the energy is super prevalent. It's like on your mind. You're all I need. I'm in the middle of your picture. Okay. Well, that's more. Prince of Swords in the reverse. You're trying not to be impulsive about your action towards somebody, or somebody's trying not to be impulsive about their action towards you. And that's a part of the reason why the union isn't happening. There's also an offer, an initiation of something that could be built tangibly upon the earth that doesn't happen as a result of the meeting of the two not occurring. Somebody doesn't want to fuck with your legacy. They don't want to seem as if they're fucking with your legacy. Or they're building their own. They want to do it. Looks like I'm going to do everything myself. Maybe I could use some help. During March, we have the Chariot in the reverse. March, there's no movement forward. It could be a change of address that's not happening, or travel that's delayed or just totally halted. You might have been planning to travel towards somebody. You might have said, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. But there's something that happens with travel plans that kind of it makes everything stuck. There's bad luck. Cancerian energy on that. You could have Cancer in your chart. Like I said, you could be a Cancer, Leo, Casper. Or you could be dealing with somebody with Cancer in their chart. I've been slammed with some bad luck. Didn't I say stuck? Yeah. Stuck. Okay, anyway. Let's see, why? Why is there this, it's funny because I always see this as a change of address. But I'm seeing as travel. Or progress forward. What's this? The Prince of Pentacles, yeah. You're not moving forward and doing the whole travel thing towards something or making forward progress because you're trying to take it slow. Slowest moving knight in the deck. This is Virgo energy. Wow, well, you could be a Virgo, Leo, cusp, who knows? But this is somebody who wants to take slow, methodical steps towards something as opposed to that forward progress that's kind of, it got weight behind it, you know? I mean, it still has weight behind it, but it's because of its consistent, slow effort as opposed to, you know, charging in all crazy on that chariot there. What else? What else for March for Leo? The Emperor, Aries energy, leadership energy. Taking charge of something with a steady, firm hand. Knowing when it's best to move forward and when it's not. Okay, yeah, you know that it's best to take slow, consistent, steady effort and do so. You'll just know when the time is right and you don't feel that the time is now. Leadership. What else? You could also have fathering responsibilities coming into play in March. Because the Emperor is the father. Tell me more. Tell me more. It's just that paternal instinct, you know. What else? Yep. Somebody's afraid. You're afraid of what the outcome might be, so you want to hold off. Why did I think that was strength? Because of the misleading things on the cards. That's me. I did that on purpose by accident, accidentally on purpose. You're waiting to come out of wounded warrior energy. What's going on for you? There's something going on for you right now, and you're waiting to come out of that. You're waiting to snap out of something. Right now, you feel as if you've been put through it. And you're trying to come out of that so that when the time will be right, like it's like that I will know when the time is right. I call the shots. I'm being slow and methodical and consistent right now because I am a leader and I am, you know, standing in my masculine energy ready to say when it's the right time. And the right time will be when I don't feel as if I have to have like a wall, like a berm around me, when I don't have to necessarily protect my heart space so much. That's the inner dialogue here. That's why the movement forward travel isn't happening. Okay. In April, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a lack of work. You're not putting in the work towards something, mastering a skill, honing one's craft as you normally would. It's like a feeling of being uninspired to continue on with your work. Why? Oh, we had two. Two of Pentacles in the reverse and Three of Wands. You had two opposing energies, and one of them you decided to drop. You were no longer being ambiguous with your energy during April. You had a decision to make when it came to work, which project, which offering of a contract were you going to explore further, and which one were you going to drop. This is something that you're trying to evaluate during April, and you're trying to survey things with the power of observation behind you. But you feel like you need to take a break from work in order to do so. What else? What else on that Eight of Pentacles in April? Oh, okay, because you feel, and I normally wouldn't take 5 for it yet, but there's trickery and illusion that you're concerned about with one of these two opposing forces. You're worried about being excluded and left out in the cold. Because you've had philosophies and personal beliefs that come from a highly structured religious organization or company that you always thought you'd be able to believe in with that Hierophant there. It's in the reverse, which means you're going through a questioning of beliefs. You're questioning advice from sage masters or, counselors. I wanted to say clerics for some reason, and a clairvoyant. But there's like a feeling of exclusion here because of some trickery. Virgo energy, Virgo Gemini energy on that Magician. You're concerned about being screwed over by some illusion of some sort and being left out in the cold after believing in something wholeheartedly. In May, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a peace offering, communication about time or a time-bound communication. Could be a communication about an offer, a contract, something in the tangible sense. Tell us more. What is that? Hold on a sec, I gotta pee. That's better. So let's look at this Page of Pentacles for you. What is this Page of Pentacles in reverse? What is this communication that's not coming through? It's during May. It's a truth about gaining perspective. You're expecting somebody to communicate with you during May about, or you're not communicating it during May about gaining perspective, a truth, gaining perspective about something to do with time. Some people see this as Aquarian energy. I always view it as Libra energy because that's Athena's sword. Piscean energy on that Hangman in the reverse. You've taken time out to gain perspective on something, then you've learned a truth about time, the passage of time. But you're not communicating it. Either that or you're waiting for somebody to communicate with you about it, and it's not happening. Anything else on that? Anything else on that? I just saw the High Priestess in the upright. There's secrets. You have a secret about that? Intuition. I can't take that many. This one stayed. Heartbreak. Time doesn't heal a thing. You gain perspective on your heartbreak and you learned a truth about it. It has to do with time. So for June, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, guys, I'm not feeling well. I had a cold. But June, we have you coming out of a mental prison of sorts, a place of overthinking. And you always had the ability to do so. I think that you're actually realizing that you can and actually exercising that right to bring yourself out of that state of overthinking and anxiety about something during June. What is it? They're saying it's about you. So it's about you. I'm actually seeing it. It's about you. You overthink about yourself? It's about you. It's about you. Telling me to keep reading. Keep reading, keep reading, keep reading. Somebody's reading books that help them with this overthinking thing. What else? I just got the ringing over here real good. It's about you. Keep reading. That's too many. I can't take all those. Tell me more. What about this Age of Swords in the reverse? Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's about self-love. Exercising self-love so that you can have your wish fulfillment and treat it accordingly with in a dignified sense. Dignified. You want to treat your emotional fulfillment from a dignified space. So you have to learn to love yourself. Are you demanding somebody else to think that way? No, it's all about you. What else? Nine of Swords in the upright, Seven of Cups in the reverse, and conflict. The Five of Wands. You have anxiety, nightmares, sleepless nights. You stay up wondering about this overthinking thing, the loving yourself, looking at your wish fulfillment, wondering if you can have your wish fulfillment. Do I deserve it? You ask yourself this, if you deserve it. That's what you constantly overthink about, if you deserve what you get. You feel like you have no options of an emotional sense. It's like you overthink, you have anxiety about certain things. It keeps you up at night thinking about if you deserve it or not, if you deserve to have emotional fulfillment, if you deserve to have anything for yourself. Well, you have to love yourself, and you have to know that, of course, and anything that's meant for you will not pass you by, right? But you feel like you have no option but to accept less than what you're worthy of. And it often ends up resulting in conflict. You might have a conversation with somebody in June that results in conflict when you talk about this. They are going to be offended. They're going to feel like chopped liver. Because you're going to say that I always end up having these types of connections because this is the way I feel. And they're going to take offense. And it's going to cause an argument. During July, you know, the King of Pentacles, this is again that Taurus energy of somebody who fills the home space with warmth and fills the home space with a sense of stability. Fixed energy, very unchangeable, consistent, steady, meticulous about making sure that there's predictability. Why do we have this energy here during July? You enjoy the stability and predictability of home. Tell me more. I just heard that over here. I can't always, if I'm shuffling cards, I'm not going to be able to point where I'm hearing shit, just in case. Just in case anybody cares about that. Is that something you said, just in case anybody cares? So this is a celebratory energy. This could be birthday season for you. But there's celebratory energy. You're worried about gossip. You like the stability of home, the predictability of home, because you know that what happens within the four walls of your home can't possibly be a party to gossip. You could also be celebrating the fact that you can provide stability in your home space, or trying to bring warmth to your home space by way of celebration. What else? You could also be celebrating somebody else's achievements during July, showing that you are a consistent, warm individual. What else? King of Swords. You're not living into strategic thinking, that's for sure. Aquarian energy here. You're following your intuition, and you're acting out of intuition as opposed to intellect. Anything else? You intuitively know it's the best course of action to take. Heard that over here. You know that approaching things from an intellectual standpoint hasn't served you well. Living in your head instead of your heart hasn't served you well. You learned that in June. So you're doing the opposite. You're doing a whole opposites thing in July. Anything else? Tell us. Oh. We're just going to take that one that just wanted to zip out like that. Yeah, because you're feeling uninspired. You don't feel passion like you once did for something or someone. So you feel that living into your intuitive side and celebrating is going to bring back that warmth in the home space. Because you're not feeling that matchstick of the divine. Somebody, sorry, I'm just hearing it over here. Somebody is dealing with, so this is also a phallic symbol. It's a phallic symbol. This just does not do it justice like the Rider-Waite does. But it's also a phallic symbol. So somebody, it could be dealing with the inability to exercise physical intimacy like they once did, because their home space does not feel stable, secure, or they're focusing on trying to provide that for somebody, and it's resulting in a feeling of being unable to perform physically for someone. So you overcompensate by bringing the party, by following your intuition instead of your intellect. Now we do have overall energy being the 3 of Cups for August. This is why I was saying this could be your birthday month, could be August, because the celebration happens in August, or celebratory energy. 3 of Cups can also be a gossip, a hen party of ladies getting together and gossiping about somebody. But usually I see that when it's in the upright, because, you know, so many negative connotations with that, right? What is this celebration about during August for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Tell me. We have 2. Queen of Wands and the 4 of Swords. I shuffled these cards like hell. It could be dealing with a Libra, but it's a passionate Aries, Leo, female energy here. Somebody who's very creative, connected with animals, loves warm, passionate communication and opulence. You're celebrating your healing and meditative practices that help you to realize and come into this power, or to encounter an individual in such a way. Yeah, the way you communicate with this individual gives cause for celebration, because they're very passionate. You meditated and you found this was what you wanted, or it's through meditation that you regain your passion for something. It's too many. Is this Seven of Swords? Yeah, after treachery. After realizing the dishonesty in others, you think you finally hit the jackpot. You meditated on it. You meditated on the dishonesty that surrounded you. September, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We already had that up here. So September, you do have ambiguity that you're dropping. You're making a decision of some sort on something. Not quite sure what it is. You're calling something quits. There's an ending that's happening, Scorpio energy. Either that or you're deciding to transform something from one state to another. Phoenix rising from the ash. Okay, somebody's from Arizona or going to Arizona in September. Or they're making a decision whether or not they should do so. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse again. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Not taking passionate action towards something because you're not working right now. In September. Or deciding not to work on something in September. A project, a goal, an aspiration of sorts. Something's ending. Could be your work that's ending. It's causing you to feel like you cannot charge forward passionately towards somebody. Sagittarian energy there. So, October, we have the Hanged Man. You've got a lot of redundant cards here in this whole spread. It's like your whole year is interwoven. Hanged Man in the upright is somebody who's choosing to put themselves up on the cross so that they can look at things from different angles and different viewpoints. Gain perspective from a different angle. Piscean energy there. Why are you doing that, and what do you learn? Oh, I got what I asked for. See, I told you got a lot of redundancy here. You're learning something about March. Learning something about why you couldn't move forward with something, why you couldn't travel towards something, why there is no forward progress for you. Yeah, you're coming at it as self-deceptive energy, something that you always fooled yourself about, something you always told yourself you couldn't do. There's self-limiting beliefs here about your forward progress or travel towards something or someone, or a change of address that you keep on telling yourself you can't do, but you can. You're trying to see it from all different angles so you can heal it. What else? I have two more. As a result of relationship doesn't kick off, or there isn't a rekindling of something for you within a current relationship. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Then we have Queen of Swords in the reverse. You don't feel it's fair, or you feel like there's dishonesty. This is that same thing over here. You think that something's dishonest, unfair, unequal, unbalanced, so you don't begin something. Okay. All right, let's get to your numbers. So numbers for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from November 2023 to October 2024. What do we have? We have 3, 8, 11, and 3. Okay. So the focus is on the self, your creative expression, how you communicate with others effectively. And then I don't know what 11 is. You'll have to look it up. I don't know them all. It's okay. I'm just calling them out for you. Let's do your magnetic poetry and then we'll be done. I'll get you a whole bunch. I stirred it. I have a lot, so I have to. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you, Leo. If you like what I do here on my channel, and remember, please do keep in mind, Not all of these are this long, and I don't typically do this spread. But share the love, show the love, thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, you know. Be well, Leo. Always a pleasure. Have a great night. Bye. Look at that. There is your board. This is why I don't show the board and I just talk on camera, because you're never going to know what any of this means. Okay. Okay, bye.